You're grinding, Uber, DoorDash, side hustles, not because God told you to, but because you don't see another way. You know you're capable of more. You know you're built for better, but you need help making the pivot. Because the next videos I drop are going to help you step into your assignment. Everybody's talking about Tabitha Brown's new video where she is telling struggling entrepreneurs to just go get a job.
Hello there. Real quick, that this is not to discourage you, because I want us to be clear about that first, okay? You kind of been in this place for a long time, okay? Now listen, you got good ideas, baby. You got good ideas. Your execution is not as good, okay? Your follow through, not as good. The ideas though are great. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody, and that doesn't mean it's not for you, but right now, these last few months, few years, you know what I'm talking about, baby. It ain't been working for you, okay? And you doing a lot of robbing Peter to pay Paul, okay? You done got yourself in some mess, and it's time for you to get a job. You hear me? You just gonna need to get a job for a little while, okay? It don't mean your ideas ain't good, okay? It don't mean that maybe one day you could be a good entrepreneur, but you have proven to yourself and everybody else that you owe money to, okay, that it ain't working right now, okay? It ain't worked for a while. It actually has never worked yet. Doesn't mean it won't ever work, but right now you need to go to work. You're gonna need to get a job, okay? And then keep working towards it, but at least you'll have a job while you are pursuing that thing. But right now, you need to get a job, baby. All right? That's it. I love you. Now go about your business, okay? Have a good night. Tomorrow, have a good day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. Don't be mad at me, okay?
Well, let me tell you something. I did exactly that, and I regret it. Because what looked like a blessing turned out to be a distraction. So God told me to leave my job and focus on YouTube. And at first, when I did that, the fruit showed up. My channel started growing. People were connecting with me. The vision was clear, but the money didn't come quick enough. My husband started getting stressed out. Bills weren't being paid. He was borrowing from his parents. And instead of praying with him, I caved to the pressure and said, "You're right. I'm going to get a job." The new job paid me $23,000 more than my last one. On the outside, it looked like favor. But from the jump, I knew it was off. God had already told me that it wasn't his best. Yes, we could finally pay the bills, but I was gone 12 hours a day, missing my kids, missing my husband, missing my peace. My health started breaking down. Anxiety, high blood pressure, stress, eating away at me every day. I gained money, but I lost vision. So Tabitha's heart might be good, but let me be clear. Following human logic over God's voice will cost you more than you think. Struggle doesn't automatically mean that you're off track. Let's see, Jesus struggled. Daniel struggled. Joseph, he sat in prison before he sat in the palace. Struggle is often training ground, not punishment. If I had stayed in the fight, my channel would have been blowing up by now. I already know that. But instead, I let fear reset my clock. Don't confuse permission with promise. God permitted me to take the job, but it wasn't his promise. The money looked like provision. It was easy to get confused, but it was actually a prison. Now we know that we moved too fast and it cost us, but I don't want you to let fear push you where faith never sent you. Now, let me be real. Not everybody's story is going to look like mine, right? Some of you, you're called to entrepreneurship. God called you there. And if that's you, then fight for it. Don't let anybody shake you off of your calling. But some of you, you're doing the entrepreneurial thing out of survival, not calling. You're grinding, Uber, DoorDash, side hustles, not because God told you to, but because you don't see another way. And some of you know deep down that God did call you to a 9 to 5 job, just not the one you're currently in. You know you're capable of more. You know you're built for better, but you need help making the pivot. That's where I come in, okay? Going forward, this channel isn't just going to be about my testimonies. This is going to be about helping you do what God has actually called you to do, whether that's entrepreneurship or finding a better job that actually fits who you are. I'm going to be teaching you faith principles, wealth mindsets from the Bible, resume hacks, interview confidence, job pivots, and how to actually walk into positions that align with your assignment. I've been where you are. I've done teaching. I'm currently an executive assistant. I've done Uber, DoorDash, all of the things. I've helped family and friends get the jobs that they wanted, and now I'm bringing that same help to you. So if you're ready to stop surviving and start moving where God actually called you, sis, I want you to subscribe right now, because the next videos I drop are going to help you step into your assignment with clarity, with confidence, and with strategy. Subscribe now, because we're not just chasing jobs anymore. We're chasing calling. And with that said, as always, I love you guys so much. Peace. Bye.